Today, we're heading to the University of Cape Town. You know, the university that's supposed to be producing some of South Africa's brightest minds. But recent events at the university have sparked outrage and cost them a lot of money. Let's get into it.
Issues of vibrators.
To make sure that we leave no unturned and stone.
Did I hear that correctly? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Newsflash. I'm your host, Emilio. Thanks for tuning in. So what happened? Well, it all started with a series of anti-Israel resolutions passed by UCT's council in June of last year. These included cutting ties with anyone linked to the Israeli Defense Forces, rejecting the globally accepted definition of anti-Semitism, and in short, going full activist mode. Now, love or hate politics, you've got to ask, was this a well thought out moral stance or a virtue signaling stance with a suicide note stapled to it? Because now the UCT's piggy bank is looking like Cape Town Dam during a drought. According to multiple reports, including from Breitbart and Politics Webs, private donations have dried up by nearly 2/3. That's millions. Poof. Gone. Like load shedding, but for their funding. It's gotten so bad that Vice-Chancellor Mosa Moshabela basically said, guys, if we keep poking the American bear, don't be surprised when it stops sending money. And that bear, yeah, it funds UCT research, but to the tune of 660 million rand. That's not a bear. That's a grizzly sugar daddy. UCT's Council Chair Norman Arendse could be part of the reason why donors are running away. Like we're in some real-life academic version of Avengers Endgame, but Arendse is Thanos and every donor is disappearing in a snap.
You should have gone for the head.
Students on campus are divided. Some held pro-Palestine encampments, while others, especially Jewish students and international faculty, are feeling the heat. Protests broke out, tensions are up, and somewhere in the middle, the idea of academic freedom is being treated like a group project with no deadline. Meanwhile, the council has launched what Breitbart calls a witch hunt, demanding that all council members sign affidavits saying that they didn't leak info to the media about the funding collapse. Because obviously the real problem isn't the collapse, it's that someone talked about the collapse.
Morons!
So where does this leave UCT? On the one hand, you've got a university taking a strong political stance, standing in solidarity with Gaza. On the other hand, you've got donors, research partners, and a big chunk of the academic world saying, we're out. The result? A world-class university now balancing on a cliff's edge. Not because they don't have smart people, but because those people are too busy fighting ideological wars to notice the budget is on fire. The bottom line here is that UCT tried to virtue signal, but in doing so, they have jeopardized jobs, research, and their future. It's like trying to save one house by burning down the whole neighborhood. We don't know what comes next, but it's clear UCT has entered a storm of its own making. The council's choices, international backlash, and financial fallout are no longer hypotheticals, they're here. And if someone doesn't grab the wheel soon, the University of Cape Town might end up being the next what not to do case study. Perhaps this is another case of go woke, go broke. But let me know your thoughts about all this in the comment section below, ladies and gentlemen. And while you're there, leave a like on this video, share it far and wide, and subscribe to the channel. I've got more content coming your way. And don't forget to become a member. It goes a long way to supporting the channel and helping me produce content for you guys. But if you can't become a member, that's okay. Please consider giving a super thanks or sasa thanks, as we call them on this channel. All the details are below at that join button, ladies and gentlemen. And with all that being said, thanks for watching. Your Newsflash is in.
I have a room.